Day number 13 on the Florida Trail. I'm picking up where I left off yesterday. And this is going to be a recurring theme of my videos, I'm sure, but it is so damp out. The humidity is crazy. I am dripping already. Okay, let's get on with the day. We first cross an old bridge. Pretty fast flowing stream. Oh, that was Magnolia Creek. Okay, my turn is here. Back into the woods. Okay. Oh, nice. Yay, there is a bridge. Thank you, bridge builders. Wow, it's almost flooded. Right by the water. And now it's raining. Problem with humidity and rain and hiking is your glasses get fogged up. So just warning people that might want to come on the trail themselves, be prepared for these kind of conditions. Minnow Creek, poor sign. Oh, getting stuck. Where's the trail? Up here? Good. I hope so. Okay, the trail is actually here, and I don't want to get my feet wet yet. So I'm gonna crawl along the side. Oh dear. I may just have to grin and bear it. Oh. Poles get stuck. Oh, shoot. Of course, it's a rainy day today, too. Oh. Where are the bridges when you need them? Ho ho, I did it. I did it. I found a way, and you guys had to come with me through it. Wow. Okay, let's see. That was the trail, but I went right beside the trail. So I'm still on the Florida Trail. That counts, right? Let's go this way. Whew. Right-hand turn. I am gonna have to just suck it up. Oh, brother. This is nutso. Ooh, that's cold. Okay. Not bad. No snakes in there. Now my shoes are squishy. Yep. There's water on my trail. Anyway, I'll spare you. This is the Florida experience. This is what was expected. But just not yet. I thought it would be further south. Whew, it's getting up to my knees. All I can say, Heavenly Father, is that there better not be any snakes in here. Wow, this is crazy. Wowzers. Now I'm thoroughly, I should be using poles, I guess. Don't trip and fall in my face. They said this is a floodplain, and they're not kidding. Yeah. A leaf clung to my leg. I thought it was a bloodsucker or something. Oh, sure. Give us a bridge right here. Yeah, thank you. Dry gown for a moment. Now where? Oh, here we go. Okay, get up to some higher ground here. Nothing like getting thoroughly wet today, but it's okay because I was really hot anyway, so it's kind of refreshing. I'm in the Choctawhatchee Wildlife Management area on this trek, so something different from Eglin anyway, and it is kind of more different. It's more swampy here. This is a sad story, but it bears telling because we can gain some valuable lessons from it. In my last video, we talked about how Abraham bartered with God, that if there were 10 good men in Sodom, that God would not destroy that city. And it was the Lord and 2 men who visited with Abraham. And those 2 men were really angels. Oh, some mushrooms. I'm sure they'll pop out with this rain. Well, the 2 angels went down into Sodom, and wouldn't you know it, Lot, who was Abraham's nephew, was sitting at the gate of the city. When Abraham asked him many years ago which region he wanted to live in, Lot chose to pitch his tents toward the city of Sodom. But it is clearly evident that he gave up country living and he's now living in the city itself. Oh goody, I see a bridge. There's no sign to tell me what creek that was. Or maybe it's just the same Magnolia Creek all the time. Steephead campsite looks like that. Nice. And water close by. And all of a sudden you get a break in the weather and it's sunny now. Yay. Now, surprisingly, Lot was hospitable to these angels, although he didn't know they were angels at the time. But he invited them to come to his house for the night. Varied weather and varied terrain. You get everything on this trail. The angels said, no, we'll spend the night in the open square. But Lot insisted that they come to his house, and he made a feast for them. You can tell that the maintenance crew in this section isn't as keen as the Eglin section. Now, before they lay down for the night,
the men of the city, the men of Sodom, both old and young, all the people from every quarter surrounded the house. And they called to Lot and said to him, "Where are the men who came to you tonight? Bring them out to us that we may know them carnally." So Lot went out to them through the doorway, shut the door behind him, and said, "Please, my brethren, do not do so wickedly. See now, I have 2 daughters who have not known a man. Please let me bring them out to you, and you may do to them as you wish. Only do nothing to these men, since this is the reason they have come under the shadow of my roof." And they said, "Stand back." Then they said, "This one came in to stay here, and he keeps acting as a judge. Now we will deal worse with you than with them." So they pressed hard against the man Lot, and came near to break down the door. But the men reached out their hands and pulled Lot into the house with them and shut the door. And they struck the men who were at the doorway of the house with blindness, both small and great, so that they became weary trying to find the door.
this is where we get the word sodomy from. And we find it horrendous that Lot would offer his virgin daughters instead for those crazy men's pleasure. What a horribly wicked city. No wonder God had to destroy it. Probably because Lot was related to Abraham is why God even took an interest in him. Oh, good. Some more boardwalks. Ooh, slick. Slick without the asphalt shingles. The angels told Lot to go and get the rest of his family and to get them out of the city stat. So Lot went and tried to persuade them, but they didn't want to leave their beautiful city. The angels told Lot to take his wife and 2 daughters outside of the city, but Lot lingered, so they actually had to take them by the hand and set them outside of the city. Oh, finally a sign. Missing creek. Haha. Okay. Another nice bridge. Little Coyote Creek. I am making progress. Somehow the saw palmettos seem particularly large on this trail. Very impressive. I do feel like I'm in the jungle. What's a fence doing in the middle of nowhere? How do I fit through here? No way, I have to take my pack off. Look what's hanging right in front of me. I could have totally bowled that guy over. Wow. I think I'll go way far away from him. Hiker notice. Eastbound hikers, in approximately half a mile you will come to Lafayette Creek. The trail runs east-west along this creek. After periods of heavy rain, you could find the trail underwater and hazardous conditions could exist. Should you find the trail flooded, backtrack to this point and follow this road eastward until you come to the Wolf Creek Bridge, 1 3/4 miles, and immediately east of this bridge you can get back on the trail and will have avoided the flooded area. Additionally, you could find a low area with water over the trail about 4 miles east of the Wolf Creek Bridge between Little Black and Black Creek. This area can be knee-deep and is not hazardous. It is a short distance of about 30 yards. Be safe, enjoy your hike, and leave no trace. Okay, let's go see what it's all about. Very pretty through here. I got a duck. Oh man. What a horrible name. Well, this does not look bad at all, right? Compared to what I've come through earlier today. Ooh. Little slick. Oh, there's a river, Lafayette Creek, but it's not flooded, as far as I can tell. Oh, it is flooded. Bummer. I don't mind swimming, but I do mind swimming with the snakes. So I turned around and now I have to follow the detour, the Blue Blaze Trail. So save yourself time, half an hour, and just do the detour. The creek is bound to be flooded. Bummer. What is that? Orange and blue. Looks like I'm going the right direction. Lafayette Creek. Oh, that's Wolf Creek. Nice. Okay, back into the woods. Turned out to be a gorgeous day after all, so I got that done in relatively quick time. And I'm almost at the end of my destination for today. Just love these pitcher plants. Because of the detour, it was 7.7 miles today, and this is the end of my day. It was an interesting trek today, that's for sure. Anyway, our story is going to continuing on tomorrow. But in the meantime, do you find it difficult to leave your beautiful city?